For more on this, let's bring in Texas Congressman Michael McCaul. He is not only the ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, he's part of a group of Republicans who signed a letter urging President Biden to keep some of those border security policies in place. He's joining us now from his office. Congressman McCaul, when you look at this Axios reporting that we're going to exceed by 45% the highest number of unaccompanied children who've ever crossed the border, we're going to need 20,000 more beds, and we don't have them. And then you hear Alejandro Mayorkas say, oh, we're not in a crisis, we've got a challenge on the border. You live in Texas. What do you think about all that?
Yeah, I live in Texas, a border state. I chair the Homeland Security Committee. I probably know the border better than anybody in Congress. And I'm just telling you, the green light is on now. We're open for business again. And it's the worst message to be sending to the traffickers who are smuggling these kids across the border. To see a 45% spike will take us back to the Obama administration all over again. When Mayorkas, and I've known him for a long time, when he says, we're not saying don't come, we're just saying don't come now. This is a terrible message, and they know. They're very smart down there. It's a business operation. And when you hear that messaging coming out of the White House, we're going to damage all the good we did the last 4 years to stop illegal immigration is going to be damaged within months.
Yesterday, President Biden had a virtual meeting with AMLO, Andre Manuel Lopez Obrador, the president of Mexico, during which he asked for AMLO's help in preventing a border crisis. It seems to me as though there were things that were in place during the Trump administration to do that, and that this is really beginning to look like a self-inflicted wound.
Isn't it interesting to ask the president of Mexico for assistance in a crisis that he has created himself? The president has by his own policies. And I think the worst, the renunciation of what we call the Mexico policy, where if you're coming from Central America and you hit Mexico, you have no fear of persecution, and therefore you have to apply for your asylum claim in Mexico, not the United States. Within the first day in office, the President Biden has reversed his policy, and now we're bringing in these illegals by the droves. This is going to, I'm telling you, I've seen this so many times, and we're going to have a real crisis down there. We got to be ready to manage it.